Hello and welcome to D4 Design. In this tutorial, we will learn about how to color object in Autodesk Maya 2020. So basically, there are two different options or two different parameters from which we can assign our color and assign our material. Let's start with a simple geometry. I am taking a polygon sphere. This is my polygon sphere. Now I have to scale it. So for scale I am going to use my scale, this one, or simply use R. Then I have to universally scale it from the middle. Okay, so after this, how to assign different colors to the object. So this is from in the extreme right, there's a tab. Above there is channel box, modeling toolkit, and third one is the attribute editor. So attribute editor is basically used for the assigning of colors in Autodesk Maya. Let's click on attribute editor. After clicking the attribute editor, you have to click on the geometry. This is my geometry. Let's say I have to click it. So there are multiple options which are showing. First will be my sphere, then sphere shape, polysphere, initial shading group, then Lambert. So I am using this to assign my colors. Let us say it's Lambert, and then this is the parameter which is used for the assigning of the material. So in my common material attributes, there are multiple options. Let's discuss one by one. First is my color, second is transparency, then ambient color, incandescence, and then bumping, mapping, and then diffusing and translucence. So there are multiple parameters we can change it. So let's start in this tutorial. Let's start with the color. So I'm taking the color parameter, and let's say just clicking on this, then you can show multiple colors. I'm taking this as a color, as a green color, or this color, and from this grid I can change my shape accordingly. Let's say I am giving the color to my geometry a little this one. So this is the assigning of my color to my object or my geometry. Okay, now how to assign material. So there are basically two types of materials which are used. First I have to delete this, so I have to select and delete. Again I'm taking this as my primary geometry, which is polygon sphere. After clicking this, so you can see that this is a color, so I have to readjust my color from attribute editor. So first I have to scale it. I am going to scale it. Okay, so this is my first I have to scale. Then I am clicking this and right click and go to the assign new material. So this is the assign new material. Okay, let's start with the material selection in Autodesk Maya. In Autodesk Maya, there are basically two types of materials. First is Lambert material, second is blend material. So let's do first the Lambert material. I am clicking on Lambert material. Okay, after clicking the Lambert material, there is the common material attributes in which I have to select the color. After this, there are multiple parameters. Let's say I am clicking green, so this will be my object color, and then simply attribute this. Okay, so this is the first material assigned, which is my first material, and I am going to assign the blend material to my next shape. So this is my Lambert material. I have to move it. I'm going to move this. Again I am taking the shape, and then I am going to scale it. Okay, again I'm going to attribute editor. Before going to attribute editor, you can see that there is a Lambert material by default. So I have to now change my material. So again you have to right click and assign new material. After assign new material, you have to go to the option which is blend. This is the option blend. Okay, so you can see that there is a window showing blend. Now going to common material attributes and go to the color. After going to the color, I am going to compare both shapes. So I am giving the same green color to my body. So after this, okay, so this is the common common material attributes. So you can see that there is a large difference between both materials. The lumbered material is a dull material and show no reflections, while blend material shows reflections, and this is used where we use some shiny materials and shiny colors to my object. So this is the common way to use your color selection and material selection. Again, there are two different types of material. One is lumbered material, which is this one, which is basically a dull shape material, and second is my blend material, which is a shiny shape color or shiny color used to give shine in my object. So hopefully you understand how to change color or how to color different objects in Maya. Hopefully we will meet in the next lecture with transparency and color code. Thank you so much.